Okay, okay. So you guys got it. So the vultures can stop hovering. There's no prey, just to just to eat. Um, and what about, most of the talent is from Zimbabwe. Is that a requirement if someone is like, hey, I am in, Zambia, I'm talented and I don't want to go to Fiverr. I'd rather deal with an African company and you're the first one that they find. Do you take talent from other places inside of Africa?
So yes, we do. We do, but for very specific roles. So depending on the need um, of the client. So for example, there's certain things that will open it up to the whole of Africa. Our goal is to eventually, go from Cape to Cairo and be able to hire anyone. But um, we open it up for certain positions, and for certain positions, we do keep it local, only because there's such an overwhelming amount of talent already here in Zimbabwe. And once again, in regards to the infrastructure, we can, because they work from the office here in Zimbabwe, we can guarantee that the person is working. We can guarantee that the person is, doing their job and has the infrastructure in place to do their job. They have the laptop because we provide them with the laptop. They have electricity because we make sure they have electricity. If they have any issues in regards to maybe a software or a website that's not functioning well, or whatever they may need, we have IT support for that. We are well connected with the telecom industry here in Zimbabwe. My husband and my partner, my business partner, he was in the telecom industry for 20 years. So he has those connections to make sure everything is flowing efficiently and effectively. So we do like them to be from Zimbabwe, but if the opportunity arises for us to open it up to Africa, we do, as long as the client is also happy with that.
Okay. And one of the reasons I asked that, because I don't know if you're familiar with like the nomadic lifestyle, and some of us are collecting residencies and citizenships. So you might have somebody who says, well, I could get a residency or a long-term visa in Zimbabwe if I work for a Zimbabwean company. And so I had to do that for those folks who say, they try to find the hack so then they can bring in their cryptocurrency. And there's always a game to be played, especially if you're an American, because we're the only people who have to claim our money wherever we go in the world as long as we hold that passport. So you guys can see that they want Zimbabwean talent, but if you are really that talented, maybe there's something that they can find for you to do. Um, I know everyone in Zimbabwe is like, why would you want a Zimbabwean passport? Why? What would it do? Or, a residency? Freedom. That's what it would do. It's a freedom game. You get to choose where you want to be. So let the people know if there's anything I did not touch upon. I try to make it short enough where they can say, I need to go ask more questions to you, but I think we've covered the big things. And I don't want to be too long because I'm going to talk to you after this with my own nerd questions and geek out that the audience probably would not care about. But yeah, let them know anything else and where to find you.
Awesome. So thanks so much, Helen. I think we covered a lot of the things. Definitely. Just I guess if they would like to reach me, you can get me on LinkedIn. I am Chido Chimedza. So that is Chido Chimedza, Chimedza. Or you can find the BPO professionals also on LinkedIn, or you can shoot us an email. You can get me at Chido, Chido, at tbpop.com. And you can also check out our website, which is thebpoprofessionals.com. Yeah, so that's a little bit about where you can get us. And thank you so much, Helen, for this opportunity. It was lovely talking to you. It was warm. I loved the vibe. Yeah.
You are so welcome. This is an African business podcast. I like to tell everybody where we can highlight what, you know, other outlets may not want to highlight, because this is stuff that can actually help people. There's no, oh, Chido just made 10 billion USD and another 5 billion Rand. Like, we don't have to go into that, because that doesn't help the audience. It doesn't help you guys who have stayed to the end and listening to say, how do I build a team? We just found a company that will help you manage your team to make sure they have the light, the power, and the water that everybody needs to make their dreams come true. So I thank y'all for sticking to the end. I thank you guys for checking and linking in the links and following those links and tapping in. So, you know, there's a whole new world that's being built. And I can tell you, it started in Africa, it's going to end in Africa. You guys want to get your African investment plan going now, whichever country you choose. And that's why we do this for you. You guys, you've listened. Make sure you like, make sure you share. Most of you are listeners. Go to the YouTube and look at Chido's face. It's such a friendly face. You will be, you know, happy. You won't be disappointed at all. She'll bring some light, especially if it's raining in your area or there's a drought. But you've liked, you've shared, you can comment. Most importantly, though, is sharing this game with somebody. It will change their life. Y'all be blessed.
Are you tired of the rat race in America? Are you ready to visit the motherland to relax and rejuvenate? Are you ready to explore all that Africa has to offer? Then check out the brand new Diversified Game Academy course, Prepare for My First Trip to Africa. Are you worried about being able to afford the trip? We got you. We will show you how to travel either on a budget or as a baller. Learn how to stress the value of the USD.